Hey guys, I'm back for another review. This one we'll be looking at the Thor action figure from Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron edition. This is from Marvel Legends Infinite Series collection. Um, First thing I want to point out is the packaging is awesome on this thing. I love the packaging of the Infinite Series. So this is the Build-A-Figure collection that's got a part of Thanos inside, and that's there. We'll take that out in a minute. The packaging on this thing though is really cool, one of my favorites. This is a Hasbro toy, and on the back it tells you the different parts of Thanos when you buy the different action figures. So if you get the Iron Man, the Hulk, the Captain America, the Batroc, the Hellcat, and the Spider-Woman, you will complete the collection of Thanos, and you could build him, put them together. So that's the packaging. I will take them out. And we'll examine the Hulk outside of the packaging. So this is the Thanos, this is the right arm of Thanos. Put that together in another video. And in the meantime, we'll look at the Hulk himself. So right off the bat, you can see he's much wider, much bigger, much thicker, very dense action figure. Right off the bat, that's the most noticeable thing about him when you compare him to any other action figure from Marvel or DC, any other 6-inch standard action figure. He's much denser, much thicker, wider, etc., etc. His head, so we'll start at the top like usual. His head does do a full 360. The upper limb, a little bit more limited than most action figures. His wrists have a hard time doing a full 360. We could do it on one. The other seems like it's cooperating, but it's tougher to do. So the wrists rotate all the way. Movement at the forearm, well, forearm is a bit tougher to move. At the elbow joint, it is a bit tough to move. It doesn't do very much at the forearm. However, the shoulder joint allows you to raise the arm up and bring the arm out like this. So at the shoulder joint, you do get a little bit more movement than at the elbow joint. The elbow joint, you can get something going where he's able to flex and extend. You see, he just extended here, flex there, but it is a little bit tougher to do. One thing I want to point out is at his chest. You see how it may be difficult to see, but there's a gap, there's a space right here. You can see that the upper body is separated from the lower body, and it allows for a swivel sort of motion in the upper chest. See, so he can move his upper body, his torso, just by doing a swivel. And that's cool, don't get me wrong, that's very cool. Me personally though, I prefer not to have something like that, and the reason for that is because it feels weaker to a degree, meaning if I do that enough times, I feel like it'll come off. The chest might come off. Now, this is a pretty sturdy toy. It's pretty tough. It's pretty strong. I abuse him a lot in my Toys One-on-One YouTube video. And he can take a beating, this guy, and he gives out beatings, obviously. So I haven't had any problems at all, not even a little bit, using this action figure. But you can see that it does move back and front with a swivel, and that's, like I said, that's cool. That makes it a little bit more fun. However, I prefer not to. I prefer to have a standard solid core, center core, that doesn't move or swivel. That's just my preference. At the leg, he does flex and extend at the knee. And at the ankle, he also has some pretty good flexion and extension at the ankle, so that's pretty cool. His weight is more or less evenly distributed, top and bottom, and he can stand all on his own very, very easily without a problem. So that's something that I like about this character. So overall, the Hulk action figure by Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Age of Ultron edition, is a very good character. It's very well made, very strong. Something else I want to point out to you is that his leg actually can rotate a little bit inside and out. And his leg, just like his upper chest, this may be difficult to see, but his leg, just like his upper chest, in the thigh region, is a little bit loose. You see, it's not completely engraved within the hip, just like in the chest, it's not completely engraved with the abdomen. So again, it's not something that I prefer, but it does add a lot of fun to it, and because they made the action figure so strong and so thick and so dense, it'll work out just fine, because I don't see this guy breaking anytime soon. Even with all that swivel and movement in the chest and thigh, I don't see any problems with him as far as quality goes. Maybe over time, if you swivel enough, maybe it'll start to get weaker or something, but in my opinion, it's gonna be just fine. He's strong and durable enough as it is, and you can see that in the videos that I put up on YouTube, that he can take a beating, and I haven't had any issues with him. So I'll keep you updated. If anything, I'll let you know. But yeah, definitely a keeper, definitely well worth it, definitely a ton of fun. Alright, see you for the next review.